Hello all, my name is Andrew Ramirez and this project is an assessment presentation to parents that addresses the objectives of this course. My personal philosophy on assessment. Assessments will drive instruction in my classroom and will be a tool that I utilize daily. My overall goal when assessing students is to impart a variety of opportunities so that all students can demonstrate their knowledge. With that being said, students should not just be measured by the end product, but rather the more importance should be focused on the assessment for learning. This is grounded in research by a scholarly written journal by Aaron Gillett and Susan Ellison. Assessment data allows teachers to make up-to-the-minute evidence-based instructional decisions for their students. Assessment guidelines and practices. How I use diagnostic assessments. So diagnostic assessments are used to determine students' level of knowledge, skills, and understandings at the beginning of a course, grade level, unit, and or lesson. They will test the students on what they already know, and this will allow me to adjust the curriculum to meet the needs of all students. Now, how often will I use it in my classroom? I'll use it for before entering a unit and or lesson, before introducing something new, or if I just wanted to give a quick quiz, a reminder for the students. Some examples are initial writing prompts, KWL charts, running records, informal reading assessments, pre-tests, surveys, journals. How will I use formative assessment in my classroom? I will use it from minute to minute and day by day. What that means is that formal and informal assessments are used daily so that I can adjust instructional practices to meet the levels of all students. It also allows me to monitor student progress, adjust instruction, provide effective and timely feedback, and find out which students need remediation. Activities include think, pair, share, exit tickets, thumbs up, middle, down, observations, mini whiteboards, quizzes, and two roses and a thorn. And finally, how I'll use summit assessment in my classroom will be formally. It will most often occur after instruction is completed, at the end of a course, or at the end of a large amount of instruction, and it will be infrequently. Some examples include end of unit tests, final exams, culminating projects, and portfolios. Other possible course assessments, such as projects including the 13 Colonies brochure and an American Revolution poster the kids have to create. An authentic assessment would be write a letter to a local editor in response to a newspaper editorial about an issue in your local neighborhood. Performance-based assessments need rubrics because rubrics need to clearly define what constitutes excellent, good, and poor work. Students need to be able to see exact expectations. I will personally use analytic rubrics to break down the performance into different levels of behavior and assign point values to each. Daily questioning techniques. I understand that students need questions from all levels of Bloom's taxonomy. They should be asked higher level questions to get students to a deeper understanding of the content. My grading system. My grading system will be based on an A, B, C, D, F grade letter. A will be from 89 to 100, B 79 to 88, C 69 to 78, D 59 to 68, and F 0 to 58. The reason I chose to do 89 to 100 is because there's always some students who are always on the verge of getting that next grade level, grade letter, I should say. So I brought the standard down so that there will be no issue if that were to ever arise. I will be focusing on the Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium that will be offered in March through June. The Smarter Balanced Assessment provides parents, students, and teachers with information about where students are excelling and where they are having difficulties, so that the results can be used to help improve instruction. It tests your child for English language arts, literacy, and math. The tests are administered each spring during a 12-week window between March and June. Overall, scores fall into one of the four achievement levels: standards not met, standards nearly met, standards met, and standard exceeded. What makes my assessments valid? My assessments will actually measure what they are supposed to measure. For example, a math test will measure the student's math ability and not their reading ability. Class objectives, key concepts covered in lectures will be reiterated and shared with students to guide them in studying for the tests or assessments as an outline of what is most important in a unit or topic. What will make my assessments reliable is that typically when creating an assessment, I will determine the level of difficulty of a question by using Bloom's taxonomy or Webb's depth of knowledge. Differentiated assessment. How do I respond to the differing needs of students in my classroom? Teachers who use differentiated instruction tailor their teaching approach to match their students' learning styles. All the students have the same learning goal, but the teaching approach varies depending on how students prefer to learn. For example, students with an IEP plan. Their work may need to be differentiated in a specific way to meet their specific IEP goal. Each IEP is unique, and I will ensure to meet your child's exact needs as stated in their IEP plan and accommodate all their needs. For students who have a 504 plan. To help students with 504 plans succeed in school, I may need to modify the classroom environment, adjust my teaching strategies, or make other adjustments such as preferential seating, extended time on seats and assignments, verbal testing, or reduce homework or classwork, among many others. For English language learner students, I want to give them the opportunity to learn the same academic content as native English learners, but during assessment I will require different expectations based on their learner profiles that I have created for them. Other needs that students may need will be handled as they arise. Thank you for your time.